Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to some more Bloodborne. Picking up right where we left off, moving into swampy area here. I'm concerned as to how deep this is. And there's little fireflies buzzing around. This seems really strange to have included. Okay. Well, I guess I was nervous, all for nothing. Oh, except I hear something. Oh, it's another piggy. Oh no. Me and the piggies have not always gotten along. Is that a door over there? I can't quite tell. Okay, so got a building over there to investigate. A path leading off that way into lots more stuff, it looks like. Maybe even back up to kind of where we came from, as we did drop off a ledge to fight some space aliens back there. From this way, we've also got this path to more snake men. Fantastic. Yep, I see you. Whoa. I do not want to hug you. Surprised that did not give me an opportunity to do that. Building up there. Okay. Let's go ahead and check that out. I like how the guy was just standing here, doing but waiting on us. A little bit stranger when you encounter that in Bloodborne than it is when you saw it in the Souls games, because... Oh, another elevator. In Dark Souls, and in Demon Souls really, the enemies were these, sort of undead, hollowed creatures. It wasn't that odd to think of them just sort of standing around like zombies until some sort of stimulus finally caused them to kind of wake up and come at you. Okay, so we're back here into the little, I'm going to refer to this as the windmill, whether or not there was a fan blade anywhere. There was certainly wind outside, and this is definitely a mill, so I think it qualifies. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just bypass that little guy and head back. We've got 23,000 blood echoes, so might as well get them spent. Also, for the sake of my own sanity. Nope, that's Cannon Guy. Just talking to himself. Okay. Let me see. So we need to puzzle out the other elevator that we encountered earlier. Led us somewhere. I'm trying to think where the somewhere really was. I don't think it took us back out towards the town with the cannon guy. I thought it was somewhere over in this area. Am I totally off on that? Maybe I am. I'll tell you what then. let's get creative. Not those. Not those. There we go. Let's go ahead and warp back and then retrace our steps. And here we are.
Welcome home, good hunt. What is it?
So I think you guys could probably forgive me for getting a little bit turned around in that area, as it's been a wee bit confusing. Alright, grab a couple of points there. Don't have any chunks, so I know we're not going to be able to upgrade anything. But maybe let's check out the blood gem that we just got. So we're using 4.2 and a poison effect. Get 9.5 when we're near death. Yeah, I guess the 4.2 and poison is still really the best option though. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back. See if we can't retrace our steps to get those elevators to lead us back. Alrighty. And first elevator over here. Let's remember not to take any long dives down an elevator shaft. Okay. And now this has led us to here. Now, how far away from here was the windmill? The windmill was on the other side of this. Okay, that was out here. Gotcha. Okay, so that's a relatively quick run back to where we just were. Okay, and if we wanted to head back from here, we'd now take the elevator and then we would run across the bridge and we'd be right there. Alright. I could have imagined spending way too much time trying to figure that out otherwise. So I'm glad to have just our lantern instead. Oh, and I'm hearing the hog over there. I guess he who dares wins. We can't dare a little bit. And does the water slow us down at all? Doesn't really seem that it does. Come on, I know you're gonna charge me. Let's see it. No? No charging? Come on. There we go. Yeah. Oh, come on. Didn't land it. No. Well, that's too bad. But not too bad after all. Okay. Now, what exactly was he guarding? I think this is what I was seeing from afar. Yeah, it looked kind of like steps and that maybe that was a door. But from down here, it doesn't look like there's any way to access that building. Let's kind of walk the perimeter. No? Does it just come up here and then nothing? Interesting. There's no way inside all of that. So it's just a wall? And not a building? Okay. So he was guarding nothing of interest whatsoever? I don't buy that for a second. Got some foggy little paths over here. Oh, you are not unguarded. Ugh. The low overhang is actually making the camera a little bit weird in here. Hopefully it doesn't cause us too much trouble. Oh. And that's enough of you. What was so important back here? Dissipating lake? I've already seen lake. And dissipating lake increases bolt defense. Rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This transcription of the Great One's inhuman voice ripples like a watery reflection. This rune means lake, and those who memorize it enjoy reduced bolt damage. Great volumes of water serves as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. Okay, the same as lake, but with physical replaced with bolt damage. See if we can't just get past them. I don't think they're going to pose too much of a threat to us, and pretty slow. But they do have another pig friend. Yep, that is the thing. Come on, piggy. And down you go. It's okay, guys. We were checking for cancer while we were up there. Alright. One of them down. Sharp blood gemstones. Uh-oh. So that is a fog wall. Which is interesting, because every other time we fought a boss so far, there has not been a fog wall until after we went in. If we died, then came back, there was a fog wall guarding it. Kind of interesting that that one would be advertising that it was a boss fight. And what is up here? I believe he's going to be another snake transforming man. Clockwise metamorphosis. Okay. How you doing? Yep. That's a thing you can do. Sorry, pal. Oh, wow. Piles, okay. Now what is clockwise? Raises HP. Okay, and so it's exactly the same minus a capitalization of metamorphosis. And that one boosts stamina, while the other boosts HP. That definitely might be a rune we look into. And then over here we've got Nothing. The weirdest little dead end ever, apparently. And up here... certainly hear something. Oh, another one of the big guys. Lovely. I think this might just be sort of curving back to an earlier area. Especially that one-way drop does not interest me right now, because we've got some other ways that I would rather explore. Let's head back towards what appeared to be a boss fog wall. One thing I do find kind of interesting, in Bloodborne, there haven't been fog walls, and this is largely a limitation presented by earlier hardware. It would have to be my guess anyway, that the fog walls in Demon Souls and Dark Souls segmented off like loading areas, and also prevented like the multiplayer from taking place across them. Whereas Bloodborne just doesn't need that to happen. It's capable of loading the entire area. Now, one disadvantage I can think of that is that the crossing of a fog wall was often sort of a nerve-wracking experience, because you never quite knew if it led into a boss or if it led into just the next part of the area. We've kind of lost that, but at the same time gained not quite knowing when we're entering a boss fight. Except what I think is about to happen here, there is no way that this is not something that is about to be sealed off. When we cross through here, this looks like a perfect boss fight arena. And so... yep, that was the thing that just happened. So behind us, totally just sealed off. And we have got 3 Shadows of Yharnam to fight. Oh! Yep, that could have gone better. Oh, that could have gone so much better. There we go. Well, not the toughest enemies I've ever seen, certainly. Let's see if we can't focus on one. I believe... so one... looks like he might be holding one of those, like, electro mace things. One is... sword and candle, and one is just sword. So let's focus on the just sword guy for now. And as we've already brought him below half health, he's not looking, too tough. Of course, I can't think of any boss we've seen so far that didn't have multiple phases. This might be something where we'd want to... okay. Something horrible is happening. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt even more. Oh, God. They're turning into snake men. And thankfully, the run back to the boss fog isn't too bad. There's just a couple of pigs to avoid, really, are the only 2 enemies to give any trouble there. Did go ahead and change up my quick power a little bit, adding bolt paper and poison throwing knives in case an opportunity presents to use those. Also, Blood of Ariana if we need to heal. Oh no, and we got the horrible frame rate on entry thing. This happened to us in one other boss fight, although that boss fight did not start off quite as frantic as this one. And as you can see, I do have control of the character. It's just awfully framey walking in, and it finally catches up. Alright. Let's see if we can't land a couple of parry and riposts against these guys. Should probably find a position where maybe the flaming, homing fireball things don't have an opportunity to catch us, if such a location truly exists anyway. I think we're going to end up using this large tombstone as our very best friend. Yeah. Alrighty. And now, last time it was basically one more of those before transformative things and grotesque snakes bursting from chests started happening. Alright, and there we go. I'd have to imagine one more of those probably is not going to do it for defeating this guy. Oh, but certainly two more would. Oh, not good. Come on. And one thing to note, that blood vial did not actually heal nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I expected it would be at least normal blood vial, if not better. But that was not the case. Okay, come on. There we go. And that should do it for him. Now we've got next aggressive guy here. Let's see if we can't sort him out a bit. Oh, man. Oh, that hurt. And I really want him to do attacks I can parry, not flame strikey things. Come on. Come at me. Well, if he's not going to attack us, then perhaps we will attack him. Helped protect us for a bit. Oh, no. I'm not interested in standing in front of that. Ah. So he's back over there, and... well, again. That stung. Alright, this guy's getting close to death, which is nice. And I imagine just one of them isn't going to be too bad to deal with. And never even ended up using the bolt paper. There we go. And oh God, what was that? Yeah, the giant snakes. Oh man. Okay. Feels like the best defense here is, in fact, the best offense. Oh, and I got him. Whew. Blood Rapture. Trophy. 20,000 blood echoes. And a racing heart. Whew. That last bit's probably a little bit harder for you guys to see, though. Oh, and we got a lantern. Woohoo. Alright. Not the worst fight in the world. Second try. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. We also got Blood Rapture, a carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. Blood Rapture is the raw euphoria of the warmth of blood. Restores HP with visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. This rune resonates with servants of the Queen, carrier of the child of blood, who yearn for their queen's blood with little hope of requitement. For them, they find solace in blood rapture that serves as a surrogate for their desires. That does actually sound very tempting. Now we've also got a path over here, and I want to just poke my head in, because like after the Hemwick Witch, there was just like an item to grab, and then we were out. Is this going to be anything like that? Oh no, it's some hideous new thing. Okay, well in that case, we will nope right out of there and head back to the Hunter's Dream. This feels like as good a time as any to go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed fighting the Shadows of Yharnam with me, and that you will join me for the next episode. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. I always appreciate the feedback, and I will catch you guys next time.